Next one, if x and y are odd positive integers, then x square plus y square is dash. Even and divisible by 4, even and not divisible by 4, odd and divisible by 4, odd and not divisible by 4. X and y are odd positive integers. If you get a statement like this, just take one or two examples. So here, x and y, as x and y are odd positive integers, we will take x square plus y square as 3 square plus 5 square. I'm just taking 3 and 5 as x and y, odd positive integers. What is 3 square? 3 square is 9 and 5 square is 25. And what is the sum of 9 and 25? It is 34, which is an even number. Okay, so we can avoid option C and D. Why? Because it says that it is odd number. And 34. The other options which are available as A and B. A says even and divisible by 4. B says even and not divisible by 4. When we took the first example itself, we got that 34 is even. And can we divide 34 with the 4? Is 34 divisible by 4? No. So we have to avoid this option. This option. So what will be the correct option? Even number and not divisible by 4. So the answer is option B. Okay. The next one. The least number which is a perfect square and is divisible by each of 16, 20 and 24. Least number which is a perfect square, and the option given is 240, 1600, 2400, 36, 3600. Of these four numbers we have to find two conditions. One must be a perfect square and it must be the least number divisible by these three numbers. So we can avoid 240. What's the reason? It's not a perfect square. We can avoid 2400. What's the reason? It's also not a perfect square. So we have to select from 1600 and 3600. Again, least number. That means we have to find the LCM of 16, 20 and 24. Okay. And the LCM of 16, 20 and 24 is 240. Okay. Again, what we have to do? 240. The LCM is 240. Just check whether which of these number is a multiple of 240. It's very sure that 1600 is not a multiple of 240. So the answer will be 3600, which is option D. Why? Because 240 into 15 gives you 3600. Move to the next question. For some integer m, every even integer is of the form m, m plus 1, 2m, 2m plus 1. Here also it says about an even integer. So let us take an even integer 2. Nothing can be said about that. Let us take a 2-digit even number 16. 16 can be written as 2 into 8. Isn't it? If I am taking another number 32, 32 can be written as 2 into 16. So any even number can be written as 2 into some number. Isn't it? So can you say which is the option? M, m plus 1, 2m or 2m plus 1? The option will be it is of the form 2m. Isn't it? So option is 2m. Then can you say how we can write an even odd integer? Even integer can be written as 2m. So how can we write odd integer? If 2 is an even number, 2 plus 1 gives you an odd number. If 16 is an even number, 16 plus 1 gives you an odd number. 32 is even, 32 plus 1 gives you an odd number, isn't it? So if the general representation of even number is 2m, what will be the general representation of an odd number? Odd number can be represented as 2m plus 1. Okay? This must be there in your mind. An even number can be expressed as 2m and an odd number can be expressed as 2m plus 1.